Anthony Brown's campaign has launched a proactive new TV ad.
It claims that Larry Hogan has a secret agenda to roll back gun laws. 11 News I-Team reporter David Collins is live in the studio with more on that story. David.
Well, according to the Washington Post, Hogan is privately telling the gun rights crowd that he will institute policy changes to make it easier for law-abiding citizens to get guns.
Military-style assault weapons. Larry Hogan opposed banning them in Maryland. Hogan would allow them on our streets.
Over the top.
Public
the
places.
Anthony Brown campaign is using this provocative TV ad to claim Republican opponent Larry Hogan is misleading voters about his views on gun control.
Good morning.
Hogan held a press conference just last month to debunk previous Brown ads with a similar message.
Television commercials that were filled with completely false statements, with absolute lies, in an effort to slander and defame me.
Hogan states publicly, gun control is settled Maryland law. He doesn't believe the Democrat-controlled legislature will roll them back, and he wouldn't ask them to do so if elected governor. But the Washington Post is reporting that Hogan has a private message to gun rights advocates.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms.
He's suggesting there are other ways without changing the law to make it easier for law-abiding citizens to own guns. Hogan pledges to name a state police superintendent more sympathetic to gun owners. The superintendent has the power to interpret what constitutes a good and substantial reason to carry a concealed weapon. Hogan would support including self-defense as an option. Hogan would use his appointment authority to control who will be named to state boards that have influence over gun policy. The private conversation between Larry Hogan and gun rights advocates is posted on the Maryland Shooters website. This posting by Minuteman says Hogan spent 20 minutes explaining his position with gun rights advocates during an August campaign event for a delegate. The writer claims that Hogan says he would amend or remove several provisions of Maryland's gun laws, like round limits, and the ban on specific guns and evil-looking cosmetic features that do nothing, he writes. But also points out that a lot of this is his interpretation of what Hogan told him. Brown is now using the news story and gun rights postings as campaign fodder.
Assault weapons don't belong in Maryland, and neither do Larry Hogan's dangerous ideas.
The Hogan campaign declined to respond to repeated requests for a comment. And Marylanders to Prevent Gun Violence issued a statement expressing deep concern that Larry Hogan would try to weaken, in their words, these life-saving measures. Reporting live from the studio, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.